Hello again. My name is Marisa and this is my orchid life. Remember this Dendrobium that I purchased a couple of days back? Actually last week. I could only find one. Well, I called up George at the EFG Orchids and I asked if he had gotten any more Dendrobiums in. And lo and behold, he told me I just got in a whole truckload. I said, say no more, I'm on my way. And yay, he had this one. So I grabbed two more. Look how big they are. They're beautiful. And they have a couple of spikes growing from different canes. Anyway, I like to pot up my Dendrobiums in sets of 3. So I chose this pot. This is actually an azalea pot that I got over at Lowe's. They're $8. It's big. I'm thinking this is about, I want to say 8 or 9 inches, maybe even 10 inches. But I got this one. I usually like to pot these up in the orchid pots with the holes, but these were just much too big, so I had to use this size. Anyway, so the azalea pot tends to be a little flatter than your most regular pots. So that's why I chose this one. So I use 3 things to pot up my Dendrobiums. I use these peanuts or styrofoam for the bottom, and I put these on the bottom for good drainage. I don't like to hold any water down into the pot, even though the terracotta pots they dry out better than the plastic ones. I don't like putting anything in plastic because it holds too much water. Then I like to take some charcoal and lava rock. The lava rock I get over at Home Depot or Lowe's, whichever one. The charcoal, you can pretty much find it anywhere, but I like to use the 100% charcoal. It's all natural and there's nothing in it. And sometimes you get really, really big pieces. So what I do is I cut them. I cut them to, about this size. All right, then I take this and I fill up the pot with this. Sometimes I even use just straight charcoal. But I like to use the lava rock as well because the lava rock is porous, so it holds in a little bit of moisture. The Dendrobiums do like some moisture. So I fill this up to about this line. There, that's perfect. Now we just have to remove them from the pots and take out all of the sphagnum moss, remove all the sphagnum moss. I'm not gonna film it because it's too time consuming and it takes too long and it's boring. So I'll be right back. Honestly, I did not think that was going to take me as long as it did. Well, 1 down, 2 to go. Wow, that was challenging. But I managed to get off as much of the media as I could. It's got some good roots. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna spray with hydrogen peroxide, or you can do, another one I do it with is Physan 20. It's a fungicide, so this way they don't get any fungus or anything like that. But I just do it with this. I don't have any Physan made, so that's why I'm not doing it with that for now. But you can do it with that, and then you just kind of let it dry. Now you place them on top of the media like this, and you can stake them up so that they're held in place, they don't move. So I managed to stake them all up and used a couple of rhizome clips as well, just so that they're sturdy and don't move. And that's basically what you want, but they're all in there. They look beautiful. Now I'm also going to put in, fill it with a couple of pieces of lava rock and charcoal, you know, to cover the roots a little bit so that they're not fully exposed. There, that looks pretty decent. Okay, now I also like to grab some Spanish moss from around the yard and just kind of put it around in the pot, because the Spanish moss helps to hold in some humidity. They do like to dry out as well, so that's why I use lava rock and charcoal, because it makes it very, very airy. And then with the Spanish moss on top, it just keeps kind of that humidity as well, so it does, everything plays its part. All right, I think that looks great. Now let's put some Spanish moss and on to the next one.